If you run a print-on-demand business on Shopify, then this video is going to change your life. Imagine spending more time on what you love, product research and creating unique designs, while leaving the tedious tasks of generating mockups, creating listings, and optimizing SEO to a simple automated solution. This is where EaseMyPod comes in, taking all the hassle off your hands and transforming your workflow. Here's how it works. Once you have done your product research and created designs, the rest of the process of creating high quality listings, generating SEO-friendly content like titles, tags, and descriptions, and high quality product mockups will all be done in bulk with just a few simple steps. Before we jump into the portal, we need to do some prep work. There are three main things we need to prepare. First, prepare a sample listing on Printify. We will use this as a reference to create listings in bulk. This way, you will have full control over how your listings will look. Second, prepare templates for generating product mockups. You can use actual images purchased from Etsy, Creative Fabrica, or any other portal that sells product mockups. In my personal opinion, you should invest in high quality mockups. It's totally worth it. Third, prepare your listings to match Printify's guidelines. This ensures everything will run smoothly when we start automating the process. Once this prep work is done, we can then automate everything else. This prep work is only required once and you can reuse it for all your future listings. In this video, I will cover all these steps in detail. By the end, you will be able to streamline your workflow and save a ton of time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. In this section, I'll show you how to set up a product listing template in Printify. This template will help you generate your listings in bulk, making the process a whole lot easier. Let's dive in. First, head over to your Printify store. Since I don't have any products listed yet, we will start from scratch. Let's create a new product. For this demonstration, I will be using Bella Canvas 3001 t-shirt, which is a popular choice on print-on-demand world. Next, you can choose the default print provider or select a different one based on where you're selling. Keep in mind that the same provider will be used for all the listings generated using this template. Now, let's move on to designing the product. You can choose any design for now. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't need to be final since this will be replaced with your own design later. Just a note, currently we only support front designs. Anything added to the back will not be updated. Select the color variants you want. For this example, I will choose lighter colors. Pick the sizes that you prefer. I generally skip 4XL and 5XLs as they will add too many variations. In my case, with 5 colors and 7 sizes, we end up having a total of 35 variants. Once you are satisfied with your setup, save it. I like to name it something which is easily identifiable, like Bella Canvas 3001 template. Now, in the description box, add your generic content. This description will be used for all the listings created from this template, along with some additional text which is specific to each design. You can also adjust other options as required. Again, remember this listing will serve as your reference for generating bulk listings, so all of these properties will be copied to the new ones. Once everything looks good, go ahead and save your listing. That's it. You won't need to set it up again for Bella Canvas t-shirt. You can reuse this template whenever you need. Let's move to the next part. In this section, I'll show you how to prepare your mockup templates using Photopea, which is a free online tool. First, head over to photopea.com. Once you are on the site, click Open and select all the mockup images that you want to prepare. I've selected the ones that I bought from Etsy. After opening them, go to the first one. On the left pane, select the rectangle tool. Then go to the top bar and select Fixed Aspect Ratio. This step is crucial to ensure your mockups are realistic and match the print provider's guidelines. Now, go to your Printify product to check the design size. We need the aspect ratio. In my example, the canvas size is 4500 by 5100, which means that the aspect ratio is 45 into 51. Head back to Photopea and enter this aspect ratio. Now draw a rectangle that covers the area where you want your designs to appear. Again, you can refer to Printify to see the exact print area, typically about an inch on both sides and an inch and a half from the neckline. You can redo the rectangle if required, and you can also move it around to get the perfect placement. Now, create a new layer by clicking the button on the bottom right. With the new layer selected, choose the paint bucket tool from here. Pick any color and fill the rectangle. Adjust the transparency to 85% to make the mockups look a little more realistic. Now, right-click on this layer and convert it to a smart object. Now let's test it. To test how your mockups will look, double-click on the smart object layer. This will open it in a new tab. Now go to File, select Open and Place. Choose any random design and click Open. Press Ctrl+S to save it. Now switch back to the mockup tab to see the result. Once you are satisfied, remove the test image from the smart object and save it. Save this template as a .psd file. Once you have completed one mockup, you can now copy the smart object layer and paste it to the next mockup. Adjust the placement as needed and repeat this process for all your mockups. After preparing all the mockups, save each one as .psd file. That's it. Once your mockup templates are ready, all you need now is the designs. Let's go ahead and prepare them. In this section, I'm going to show you how to create designs on Canva for your Printify products, following their sizing guidelines to ensure perfect results every time. If you are using Printify, it's crucial to follow their design sizing guidelines. Each product on Printify comes with a recommended canvas size for your designs. For example, the Bella Canvas 3001 t-shirt has an ideal image size of 4500 by 5100 pixels. Make sure to note this when creating your designs. Let's head over to Canva and create a new design document. Choose custom size and enter the dimensions from Printify's recommendations. In our case, it's 4500 by 5100 pixels. Then click the create button. Now you have a black canvas perfectly sized for Bella Canvas t-shirt. You can use this screen to organize all your designs for this product. For this example, I have some graphics created using Midjourney along with some text-based designs. Upload all your designs to the Canva. By the way, you can also create your designs from scratch directly in Canva. It's a famous tool. For the first design, I'll drag it on the canvas. The key here is to place it exactly where you want it to appear on your t-shirt. Placement is very, very important. This looks good to me. Now let's quickly create the rest of the designs. Alright, our designs are done. There is only one step remaining, downloading them as PNG files. Click the download button and make sure to check the transparent button option. This step is super important to ensure that design integrates seamlessly with the t-shirt. And that's it. Now you have everything you need to create a listings. In this section, I'll walk you through the entire process from creating an account to generating high quality product listings and mockups. Let's get started. First, open www.easemypod.com and click on the register button. Create an account using your email and a password. Once you log in, you will see that a free plan is assigned to you. The free version allows you to do everything but with certain limitations. For this demo, I have taken the professional plan. Once subscribed, click on the top button to go to your workspace. As you can see, I don't have any workspaces yet. Let's create one. I like to name them properly so I always know what's inside. Once the workspace is created, click on it. On the screen, you can upload all your designs. For this demo, we have prepared some designs for coffee lovers. Let's bring them in. Click on Next. This is where we can generate SEO-friendly content. I'll provide some hints to the program, and we need to do this for all the designs. Once done, click on the Generate Metadata button and let the magic begin. This process takes some time and runs in the background, so be patient and let it finish. You can see that it has generated high quality titles, tags, and descriptions for your listings. You have the option to regenerate content for selective listings, regenerate all, or even manually override them. If you choose to do so, click on the Update Metadata buttons to save it. Once you are happy with the metadata, click Next. On the screen, we need to select templates for mockups. As I don't have any yet, let's upload the ones that we prepared earlier. Choose all and click Open. Now the upload is done. You can select which ones you want to use for these designs. Let me choose some. Click Next. This is where we generate mockup images for all our designs. Click on Generate and sit back and relax. This process takes around a minute for each template. You can monitor the progress by clicking on Refresh. If you see any greens, you can go to the next screen and see the mockups that it has generated. Click on the top row to go back and see the progress. Let's wait for the rest of the process to finish. Now that everything is green, click Next and check the mockups. These mockups are indeed very high quality. You have the option to delete any of these, or you have the option to delete any of these mockups if you want. You can also download them to your local computer if you want to use them elsewhere. Great feature, to be honest. Now that we have all the groundwork done, we can start creating the listings. Click Next. Read these instructions very carefully. First, we need to connect to our Printify store. Head to Printify and click on Connections. From here, generate access tokens. Once you have it, save it somewhere as you won't be able to see it again. Go back to EaseMyPod and paste the access token. Click this button. Now, from the drop-down, choose the store where you want to create the listings. Next, head back to Printify and open the template that we created. Go to the URL and copy this part. This is the Printify product ID. Go back to our workspace and paste it there. Click on Validate and Save. Once done, you can now click on Create Printify Listings button. refresh your Printify store to see the new listings popping up. Click any listing to see how it looks. Don't worry about the title, tags, descriptions, and images. All of these will get replaced in the next step. Click refresh to see how many are pending. Once all are done, we can move to the last step and publish them. Read these instructions very carefully. You need to publish your listings manually. Let's select our listings and click publish. Now, when you publish, this will create them on Shopify and also attach all the default mockups from Printify. There is no way to publish them without Printify mockups. That's why this publish process takes a while. I strongly suggest you wait for all the publish to finish and then proceed. Now that all the listings are published, there is only one step to go: copying our data to Shopify. For this, we need to connect our Shopify store. Head over to Shopify store and click on App and Sales Channel Settings from here. Go to Develop Apps. Click on Create an App. Give it a name and click Create. Now go to API credentials and click on Configure Admin API Scopes. From here, search for Product and select Product Listings and Products. Click Save and click on Install App. Once done, under API credentials, click on Reveal Token Once. Now copy this token and save it somewhere else for future reference. Head back to your workspace and paste your token here. Now also copy your Shopify shop name from the URL and paste it back. Click on Validate and Save. Once everything is done, click on Sync Listings Metadata. Now, this process will run in the background and delete all the images that Printify copied during publish, attach our mockups that we generated. It will also copy all the content that we created along with fixing the product URLs. Give this process some time. If you want, you can also monitor them on Shopify. Once everything is done, review everything on Shopify, and that's it. You now have top quality listings on your Shopify store. This process has saved me so much time, and I really hope it helps you too. Do share your feedback in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any future updates. Best of luck for your store.